For 2 years, I2I worked on innovating our program model to serve more students while maintaining our high quality, impact, and financial sustainability. In August, we convened leading experts in the LD and ADHD education field with our young leaders to share what we came up with.
These are the students that we can find in middle school. There's just under 1 million students that are identified with IEPs and 504s that have LD ADHD that we can find, and these are the current statistics for them. Right? We need to change these statistics. 33% should not be held back at grade level. 44% should not perform 3 or more grade levels below their peers, and 20% should not drop out compared to 8% of the non-LD population. We can change that.
We're a big believer in I2I in being pragmatic and thinking about ways that we can solve this problem.
We want to problem solve. That's what this plan does. What's the big North Star, the thing that we can do that no other organization's ever been able to do to have direct impact, do what we know at a scale that is meaningful? And so we said, well, what would it look like if we reached a quarter of the population in 5 years? This plan that will allow us to actually serve 25% of all students that we can find in middle school in the next 5 years.
We're going to be continuing to grow our mentoring programs. Our goal in 5 years is to be working in 500 schools with 10,000 students in that program. It's our bread and butter. It's where we learn so much about our work. It's where everything else kind of ratchets up and grows from. Advocacy. We want to continue our partnerships with NCLD and others to be able to bring the voice of people with the lived experience in front of the policymakers that are really making the laws that are affecting our students' lives every day. So we want to build on our training. We've done hundreds of trainings through our diplomat program, through our professional development with teachers. But this is an area that we really need to focus on and grow. Some of the schools we're in just cannot plug into our mentoring program. It just isn't the right system for them. And this is a way to have teachers leading our program within the school. Next, we want to build on clubs. Some of you might be aware that I2I's mentoring program is not just a mentoring program. In the schools that we're in, we do broader awareness days, we do share your story nights, we did a film with PBS and Understood, and there are students doing I2I clubs, and we need to give them the tools, the kits, the supervision to be able to implement these types of clubs, to really have this identity-based pride organization that any student, no matter where they are, can plug into. Innovation has always been in our DNA. We've always tried different things, whether it was doing documentary films or having students travel across the country telling their stories on some road trip. This is really honed in on the technology as the key place where we need to think about how we're going to get to more and more students.
I've been in this work a long time. I've dedicated my life to this work. I'm committed to it in ways that I never even imagined 20 years ago sitting in my dorm room, right? This is, for me, the most exciting moment in I2I's history, and I've had a lot of them. We will reach 25% of all middle schoolers in America with identified learning differences in 5 years. Are you down with that? Are we gonna do it?
By 2024, I2I will expand our reach from 1% to 25% of all middle schoolers with identified learning differences nationwide. We can't do this alone. We need your support to change their lives. Make sure you don't miss this opportunity to make a lasting impact on our education system. You can ensure thousands more students have the support they need to thrive. Learn more at i2inational.org/E2E25.